What else?
We got giveaways.
Yeah.
We have live musical performances by Cloves, who did the music for Impact Winter, and we're interviewing a bunch of really cool folks, man. We have Robert here
Robert
himself.
Kirkman will be here one of these days.
I want to be
so
that
much.
guy.
Yeah, he's wonderful. He's the reason we're all here. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the stuff we have here. So,
WrestleQuest.
You can play a demo of.
Who I just found out. My friend is somewhere in that game. Shout out to the completionist.
You know somebody in the game.
Yeah, his name is the completionist. This guy is crazy. He for the last 10 years, he 100% completes one game a week for the last 10 years, and he is in the WrestleQuest game.
That's
and
disturbing to me. Actually, now that you say that,
horrifying.
But the game has, if you're not familiar with it, they have all the old school professional wrestlers that we both grew up loving. Like Macho Man's a big part of it. Who else? I'm blanking. There's like probably all of them. Ultimate Warrior. I think Hogan.
And it's cute. They made wrestlers these adorable, cute little characters.
Yeah, and you go through the history of their history and you play a game.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
We also have Travis Beecham, the creator of Impact Winter, here with us this week. I mean, it's going to be 5 days. I didn't realize it was going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days full of content that we're going to be running you guys. We're going to be showing you guys what's going on here at Comic-Con.
And if you're not here, you're missing out on, they're showing clips from season 2 of Impact Winter. So people can see that at the booth. What else do we have at the booth?
If you guys are here at Comic-Con, if you come to our booth, we're going to be doing a giveaway. I don't remember what day it is. We're going to be doing a giveaway of the sword from Impact Winter, and it's like the easiest, it's the most easy giveaway to enter. You know, and you don't even have to do much. So we're going to be giving that out later on this week, which I'm really excited about. I think they have it here, so I wish I can pull it up here. But aside from that, we have like a bunch of games here that we're gonna play. We're gonna be playing one later. We have Ben Kepner here. He's our lead of tabletop game designs at Skybound. He's here to talk about a new game that he's made, and we're gonna be playing one of the games that he's made,
awesome.
Which I don't know. I don't know if I can get through that game and still be a good person. You know?
Oh, that game.
That game.
Yeah, that's a teaser for when he comes on here. But we also have to announce, I mean, the partnership with Transformers and G.I. Joe, I grew up with that stuff, so that's a huge one. And the Energon thing that they're doing, them coming together in the comics is just a wonderful, just geek moment. I can't speak now.
Just a little geek ball of happiness. We're also doing autograph signings on stage here too. Not me personally.
I think you are. You were taking selfies with fans, so I think you should be signing some autographs.
Just a few confused people.
Yeah,
There's a few confused people. But we have like a whole weekend full of really, really fun stuff for you guys, and we're so glad you guys are here. We're so happy to be here. Yes, Skybound was here the last, for so many Comic-Cons.
Yeah. And now,
look at us.
Yeah. Look at us now.
Look at us now. Who thought, huh?
Should we look at some merch while we're here? Where to start? There's so much cool stuff. We have Rick's book bag, which is my favorite thing.
Yes. Which I cannot guarantee is going to still be here at the end of the day because I might steal this.
Oh, you grab these because it seems like you're very interested in the tabletop games.
Yes, absolutely. This is what we're going to be playing later. It's called Trial by Trolley. It's basically a game of choosing the, lesser, better evil. If you're going to run someone over with a train and you have like two paths, you have to choose one. Do you run over the path with the basket full of puppies, but also like maybe a deadly virus that'll kill the end of kill the whole entire world? Or the other path where you kill a basket full of kitties, but also something bad too. So we're going to have to choose which one we're gonna kill.
You told me that it's a little more vulgar than it looks like, I think. It looks like this sweet game, and then it gets pretty R-rated.
Yes.
What y'all are saying?
Yes, I mean, what else do you expect from Cyanide and Happiness? I remember reading their comics when I was a teenager, and I love where they've gone with this.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
And then we have their expansion pack here. We have so many things here. The No Context game, another tabletop game. Now that what I'm looking at over there,
What do you want now?
the hats.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah, you were super excited for this off camera. Yeah.
it's Clementine. It's Clementine.
Pretty cool.
I met the CEOs earlier here at Skybound. I said, hey, listen, I love being here with you guys, but I got a bone to pick with you. Okay? I love your games, but how dare you?
And
You
we
have to pay for my therapy. How could you do this?
This is cool. The Impact Winners
Oh,
soundtrack.
Yes. Here, I'll hold
So
that for
much
you.
stuff. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, what
You know
is
about this? This is the AR-enabled pin and lanyard set. This is all you can like.
What?
You can put your phone over the pin, and it does all this crazy
Oh,
like
cool.
extra stuff on your phone. So
Pin and lanyard set. That's cool. I want to try this later.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully they'll let us open it and we don't get in
Yeah.
trouble. And then these are big deals. The Invincible and Walking Dead dice games. That's a really big deal. And this is an A&R pen too. Yeah.
I gotta see what these AR pens do. This is cool. I've never seen these before.
And we got the other cool thing, and it sucks if you're not here because you can buy this limited edition comic at the booth all week. But if you're not here today, you can't get these limited edition Transformers.
Oh, those are
comics.
only today.
Yeah.
Oh, so
These
they can
are-
buy only. Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
these today.
So
I
there's
see.
one limited edition comic every day for the week. So
Oh.
I don't know if you can tell because I took a loop before we went live. It is slammed downstairs.
Oh,
and,
God. Yeah.
and this is just preview night. So things are crazy. And also, there's a line around the booth for the merchandise. So if you do come, get here early because
Yes.
you'll be standing
Yes.
for a while.
The line is so long earlier that I heard someone walk up to our line and say, hey, what is this line for?
Yeah.
Because it's just pushed back so far.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you guys get here early if you want a chance at getting any of this.
So now, and I'll let you do the honors, but
Oh,
we're
yes.
getting into the real nitty gritty stuff here.
Here we go. I'm gonna leave my girl here. My girl stays right here.
I want to get this right. This is the Burger Marked box. Wait, let me get the camera. Yeah, this
There we go.
thing is awesome. If you want to do
Oh,
the
yes.
unboxing, I'll give you that.
So the burger joint that Invincible works at. There we go.
Yeah,
All right, let's see what we got in here. We got an awesome cup.
yeah,
We have a burger squishy. Please don't try to eat this.
yeah.
We got a lanyard or bracelet.
That's cool.
Here's a.
Oh, and I guess this is. You can tap on that too, and
No
I think
way.
it does some fun stuff.
What? That's
Yeah.
cool. We got. Oh God. We got a really cool pin. Can we zoom in on that? Is there a zoom even on your camera?
Whatever. It's Omni-Man.
Yeah. Oh,
Whatever.
this way. This way.
Where?
Right here.
I've never done this before.
That's such a sick pin.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, sick. And then right here, oh, you can explain this one better than me.
It's I think I just want to get it right in my notes. I think this is it's the slab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's I think these are trading cards, and you get like a 1 in 10 chance of getting Robert Kirkman's autograph on one of these. So
Yeah.
make sure to pick this up.
So, and then here we go. And then also a
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
You get a
shirts
Skybound
are
shirt.
cool. It looks like it's the shirt I'm wearing, but I'm just gonna open it. I'll get in trouble later. Apologize later.
What are they gonna do? Fire us?
Yeah. I mean, they probably can.
They probably can. Yeah.
But there. 20 years of Invincible and The Walking Dead.
Yay!
Invincible and Michonne. So yeah, this is what you're missing if you're not here.
So how can they get this?
This is at the booth. You gotta go, and then stickers too. Some cool
some
Burger Barn
stickers.
stickers.
Is this a giveaway? Is
No,
it like
you have
you have to buy this?
It's for sale, but
Awesome.
you have to. I'm sure they're going to go quick. So if you're coming, get here early. Now, I saved the best for last.
Oh, dude. Oh, I totally forgot we had this. Amazing.
This
The-
thing, I saw pictures of this, and it didn't do it justice. It is beautiful, and it's by the artist Bear Walker, and he does. I read his bio, and it said I think he might be on the live stream one day.
Yes, I will be interviewing him. We do have Bear here. I don't quite remember what day.
Yeah, I can check.
Yeah. And we have Negan's skate deck here with the Lucille. I have a Lucille at home.
Really?
Well, I mean, a legal Lucille that is just a prop for cosplay.
That doesn't sound like you're being truthful.
I am not at liberty to say if it's real or not. However, I can say that this baseball bat here on the skate deck is based off of Lucille. That's
Okay.
why, yeah. And look how cool it looks on
Yeah.
the back too.
I read Bear's bio, and he said he only works with passion projects. So he clearly loves The Walking Dead, and it can be seen in his work.
Yeah, he
And
put a
it's
lot of love
wonderful
into
thing.
this.
You know, I forgot. There's so much stuff that I forgot. Oh, there we go. There's a tight shot of it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. The detail on that is so pretty. I've seen skate deck collaborations before, but nothing like this. The tiny blood splatter, the hands coming out. A lot of love was put into this. They also have a Daryl Dixon one too, right?
Not here.
Not
I
here.
don't think so. I might be wrong.
I
but
saw it on the site, and
Oh.
it's just beautiful. This one is stunning.
Yeah.
So you can get this here.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
So you guys make sure you guys get here early before this sells out. Also.
And I knew I was going to do this, but there's so much cool stuff that I forgot something. Speaking of Negan's bats.
Oh, here's a definitely legal
Yeah.
Negan bat that you
We
can
have
have
a
with you. Oh, it's a
pen.
pen.
Like.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
So.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is all the cool stuff you can.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is all the cool stuff you can get here at the booth. Like I said, everything's here all weekend except for some of the comics. And I mean, we got a lot of good programming.
Dude, not only is it a Negan pen, but it's a really smooth writing pen
Really?
too. I appreciates me a good smooth pen.
Well, if that disappears, I won't tell anybody.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. You get me. You understand me. Listen, doors just opened up probably like an hour ago. This
Yeah.
place is already packed. I didn't even realize when I got in here that Wednesday at Comic-Con was a thing.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I've always been used to, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that's it. I didn't know that there was a Wednesday, not like even a Thursday. But to see on like the middle of the week, and this place is already so stacked.
Yeah, this is nothing too. I mean, because in my experience, preview night preview night and Sunday are the slowest nights, and if this is like this, get ready for
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we have air conditioning in here.
I'm sweating. They clearly don't. It turned off.
But it feels good to be back at a con, you know?
Yeah.
I was just talking to them earlier. It feels good to be back at a con. Everyone's walking around having fun. Nature is healing.
Yeah.
Like, nature is healing,
Yeah.
you know? All the geeks are out again.
All the geeks
We're
are
getting,
out.
We're getting sunburnt, you know? Vitamin D's out there. Everyone go out and get a tan. The sun is free.
Yeah.
You know?
But if not, go to Comic-Con and stay inside.
Go outside for a little bit, then go into Comic-Con and don't leave until the sun
Yeah.
is down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So you want to recap what we have going on at the booth?
Yes, you can stop by and play WrestleQuest.
Or who's going to be here?
Oh,
Or-
who's gonna be here?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we have so many people. We have Katie Sackhoff here this week. We also have let me see.
Yeah, Katie is here to promote a podcast she just started.
Yes.
And I forget who her first. I think she's only done 2 episodes. Her first guest was somebody I didn't know. Her second guest was Bryce Dallas Howard.
Amazing.
So she's starting to.
Yeah, we're starting strong.
Yeah, pretty much. So that should be exciting to talk to her.
We have the creator of Impact Winter, Travis Beecham. We have, of course, we said Robert Kirkman's going to be here. Live. I'm going to be interviewing. Oh no, I'm sorry. Cloves is not performing. I'm so sorry. But I will be interviewing Cloves. They made the music for.
Cool.
For Impact Winter, but we do have live musical performance. He made a the name slips me right now, but he made a rap, an Invincible rap. That was so cool. He made his own rap song, made a video for it and everything, based off of Invincible. And I'm not gonna lie, this song kind of hit pretty deep. And
That's
now
what-
I'm gonna have to have a talk with him. Like, how dare you make me feel these feelings? You know?
Amazing.
I'm gonna warn you guys at home right now. The song that he made, if you have daddy issues, like abandonment daddy issues, that song is going to hurt.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And he made a music video that goes along with like every line in this song. It was beautiful. So he's gonna be here performing. I don't remember which day exactly. It's just we have a whole roster for the whole
It's
weekend.
slammed, yeah. And like I think they have announced season 3 of Invincible too. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure.
I think so. Yeah. So that's something to celebrate. Again, 10 years or 20.
Happy birthday! Happy 20th
20
birthday to
20 years,
Invincible
and The Walking Dead.
and The Walking Dead.
So it's something to celebrate for
Yeah.
sure.
That is, Robert is a machine.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
to have two huge comics,
Yeah.
and then Skybound.
Yeah.
Like, what more can you ask for? Like I said earlier, when I grow up, I want to be him.
Well, I mean, and the success of that show, it just keeps going up. You wouldn't have, like some shows decline as they get a big hype, and Invincible just started out slow, and the rise is just
Right.
keeps growing, and it's really great.
You said also earlier we have wrestlers coming in.
Yeah, based on to promote WrestleQuest, Jake the Snake Roberts, Jeff Jarrett, and Sergeant Slaughter are doing a panel, and I believe Sergeant Slaughter and Jake the Snake are going to be doing a signing at the booth, so that should be exciting. Especially with Sergeant Slaughter's connection to GI Joe and them getting the GI Joe IP, so that's really cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm seeing cameras down there right now. There is some cool stuff. Oh, we also have a photo booth.
Yeah.
It was the
It's like a 360 Transformers photo booth. So that's really awesome. Yeah.
I wish I can get I wonder if I can get the sword up here, the Impact Winter sword.
It's here?
It's here. I think it's here, isn't it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
That's cool.
Are they hiding it out somewhere? It's all right. I'll find it. Listen, I'll find it, and if y'all Venmo us like $5 each, we'll like ship it to you or something. What are they
That's
gonna do?
all?
Fire me?
I can't even get shipping for $5, and you want to do a sword?
That's gonna be my run-on joke for the week. Or what are they gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah.
And tomorrow you're gonna see
You're
a
gonna be
whole new
fired.
host. This chair is gonna be empty tomorrow.
Some other things of note. Yeah, you mentioned travel by trolley.
Oh, we will be interviewing Ben Kepner later.
Yes.
He is the hold on. I missed with you. Yeah. He is the head of tabletop games here at Skybound Games, and he's made incredible. His very first game is something that I want to play so bad, and I can't wait to discuss with him about it. It's a game called Pitch Storm, and it is the most Los Angeles sounding game ever. Oh, we don't have
just
the sword
got
here.
news.
Oh no!
No
What happened
sword.
to the sword? Did somebody happen to steal it, or oh no!
What? Whoa.
Venmo
Yeah.
me $5. You guys Venmo me $5. Okay,
Anyway, yeah.
He's got news that the sword is actually not here.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, Ben made dozens of published games. The guy is very talented. Bunch of games here with Skybound. His first game was a game called Pitch Storm, which I read about and fell in love with immediately because it is the most Los Angeles entertainment industry game ever. How do I explain this? It's a game where your friends are trying to pitch a movie to the worst executive ever. I mean, like a quintessentially terrible executive that has awful ideas. And how you win is that executive picks your movie. And when I read the concept for this game, in tears laughing. I called up my friends. I called up my actor friends. I'm like, we got to play this together. We're just gonna get sloshed and pitch a bunch of movies. So we have Ben Kepner here. He'll be here talking about his new game. The new game is called Kim Joy's Bakery, that he made alongside with Kim Joy from the Great British Bakery Show.
That's cool. That's cool.
And we're going to be talking about all things tabletop games. He'll be here a little bit later on today, and then both of us will be joining him to play one of his games.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And some other things of note at the booth, the Creep Show. There's a Creep Show signing, I believe, with Becky Cloonan, the artist. If you're not familiar with Creep Show, it's based on a Shudder series, and it's just this bonkers horror deal. So that's, I think, an announcement. And each issue has different creative teams on it. So it's all different, but it's still, I think it's a 6-issue arc, I'm pretty sure. We also have, like you said, I think you said Robert is coming for a signing. Travis Beecham's, I think, doing a signing.
We have a bunch of people here at Skybound that will be here with us to talk about what they do here and the wonderful things that they've accomplished here. I have stalked each and every one of these people so hard ever since I got the email, like, this is who you're going to be speaking. I know one of their cats' names, and I'm so excited to just make them slightly uncomfortable, but impressed, but also respect me for the amount of research that I've done.
They usually respect all the research.
Good.
Yeah, I think it'll work out. Let's see. We have, also news to celebrate. Season 2 started streaming on Audible. I don't even know what day it is anymore. The 13th of this month. So that's really exciting. And Friday, March Dean will be here. Skybound's head of studio. And the wrestling signing will be Friday. We talked about that. Corey Walker and Ryan Otley and I believe Robert Kirkman and March will be doing a panel on Friday.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure it'll be, I mean, it is a stacked schedule, but then I'm sure it'll be somewhere on the Skybound website. I'm really excited to talk about Impact Winter.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Impact Winter is, it is an audio drama that takes place, I want to say, like 6 or 7 years after a meteor hit Earth, plummeting us into absolute darkness, eternal darkness. And because of that, vampires rose. They came out of hiding, and humans had to go into hiding. And
that's such a wonderful premise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love that, because I don't go out in the sun, period.
Yeah.
And if I can be turned into a vampire to run the world, Jesus, that would be awesome. Like, that would be the best time for me.
Didn't you just tell people to go into the sun, and now you're taking it back?
Oh, I never practice what I preach. No. I never do that. I am a huge hypocrite. You guys go outside, get some sun. It's free. But me, no. Okay, I sunburn real easily.
I'm excited to see Katie. I've interviewed her before, and she's just wonderful. And now she might turn the tables on us, because I think her podcast is about her interviewing people.
Oh.
So maybe we'll take a break for that one, and she interviews us for a change.
Yeah. We make into an interview off.
There's also Transformers. I mentioned earlier the Energon universe. Transformers G.I. Joe panel. Kirkman's going to be there. He's doing Void Rivals. Daniel Warren Johnson's doing Transformers. He'll be there. Joshua Williamson is doing Duke and Cobra Commander. So, it's very exciting. I think Void Rivals is already out. It just started in June, so that's
nice.
exciting. Yeah, this one. This is near and dear to my geek heart.
So, when it comes to the Invincible comic, I don't read comic books. How far along is the comic book? Like, compared to the show? I'm sure the comic is done, right?
No. with the show only being one season, they have a lot of material that they can work with from the 20 years of Invincible. So it's going to take them some time to source that material, probably. But
can I see that?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Oh, the feeling of just a crisp new comic book, and you're just like getting your grubby fingerprints all over it.
Yeah,
that's a good feeling.
So yeah, Void Rivals out now.
It just smells so good.
I mean, I'm getting speechless talking about it because as a kid growing up, Transformers and G.I. Joe, who would have thunk they came together? Like,
oh, that was like every 90s like kid dream.
Yeah.
I was into that.
If I could see Flint driving Optimus Prime, I'd probably pass out. So make that happen, Robert. Oh, we're going to see him. I'll tell him to his face.
And that's a beautiful thing about Comic-Con. Every single adult kid is here. Everyone can come here and just be a little kid. All the geek stuff that you were into as a child is here and celebrated here. Hi! We got people down there right now.
All our adoring fans. Yeah, it's weird having people like stare at you, wondering what you're doing, and
we have like this big. It reminds me of remember MTV's TRL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That we just have like this giant window here. I don't know if you guys were able to see it earlier, if we have a shot of it or anything, or if we can get a shot of it from in here. We are basically somewhat like on a second floor right now, and then everyone else is just walking down here. We have a huge panel of windows, and it's nice to have a place where we can go and just step away from the crowd and just enjoy what we're seeing out here.
But it's just weird having people look up at you confused, and then you're like, I don't know.
We should make this into a show, and just on the last day, we suddenly shut out the lights in here, black it out, and then just bloody handprints on the glass.
I like your style.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just happy 20th anniversary, The Walking Dead. Just go out with a bang.
I like your style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to go and buy some fake blood.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Or harvest real ones. Whatever.
I'm sure either wouldn't be hard to find with these thousands of people. Let's see. Yeah, Kiss the Goblin live demo Sunday.
Oh, yes.
Saturday.
Kiss the Goblin is a tabletop game. Oh God, I've been racked full of tabletop game ideas. I mean, rules and stories. Kiss the Goblin was. Which one was that one?
It's you describe how you would react to outrageous situations while trying to communicate a secret alignment.
Yes, so it's right. So each person gets an alignment: chaotic good, chaotic bad, chaotic neutral, whatever.
Yeah.
So everyone's something a little bit different. Personally, I rock with chaotic good. So everyone picks a card of that, and you keep it secret.
Yeah.
And someone pulls a card, I believe, that has a situation, and every person with an alignment has to answer how they would handle that situation. Like, for instance, if I'm chaotic good, and the card says you see a little old lady getting robbed at the bank, what do you do? Me, as chaotic good, would say I would swoop in there and just pummel the hell out of the robber until he's blown to bits and pieces, just splattered everywhere to save this sweet little old lady, chaotic good. And then so at the end, someone or everyone has to guess what everyone's alignment is.
Oh wow! Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been having such a good time chatting with you that I think we were supposed to pitch to commercial or whatnot.
Oh, were we?
I think so, and if not,
They haven't told us. Are we supposed to go to commercial? Because we can sit here all day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we didn't run out of time.
Good. All right. Yeah, I'm excited to speak to Ben. We were speaking to him backstage, and he seems like a really great guy. And he's been at Skybound for 9 years.
9 years,
so he knows a lot about Skybound.
And how cool is it to make games, like tabletop games, for a living? I'm sure there's so many people out there that want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
The dream job. And then to do it for Skybound is incredible.
It seemed like it'd be a good job for you, too. If this hosting thing doesn't work out.
What are they going to do? Fire me?
Do a shot every time she says that. I'm trying to flip through this comic to see. I should have looked at this earlier. This is cool. But yeah, having Kirkman attached to Transformers and G.I. Joe is just who'd have thunk? You know, like he's done such a wonderful job with the Walking Dead series that I'm such a Walking Dead nerd. And yeah, it's just wonderful. And yeah, if you're not here, you're missing out on some really. I think these are variant covers too, so you can't get these.
I wonder
anywhere.
how many we have. So this is day one, you said. These two are day one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If you guys missed it earlier, we were saying that these two comics here are only available here at our booth on the first day, which is today, and then never again here at the booth. So if you guys want to pick it up, please come by today. There might be a wee bit of there might be a little bit of a line, but I can promise you that it's worth it.
Beautiful art. I think Mike Spicer did the art.
Oh, this way.
Oh, where are we? Yeah, look at that. That's some great stuff. This is the Transformers issue 1. Very excited for this. And yeah, thank you.
Can you hand me that skate deck again? I'm just in awe of how nice this looks. Jesus Christ, look at it. The grip, it's like, oh. I don't even skate. Like I want one of these, but I don't know what I would do. Like make it into oh my god, I would make this into a charcuterie board.
How?
Just lay a bunch of meats and cheeses on this.
And then
It'd
you
be
get crap on it and you'd ruin it.
True. I got
You'll
it
get, like,
laminated or something.
Cheese is gooey, and you're gonna get the goo on the board.
Skateboards are meant to be ruined
Not
and
with cheese goo. That's my phrasing for the weekend.
not with cheese.
Cheese goo.
This is so cool.
Trying
Definitely gotta steal one of these.
flip through some. Oh, I don't know. There's something in this Invincible comic I don't even know I should say.
What? Really?
Yeah,
No,
it might be a
wait.
spoiler. I didn't hear anything about that, so yeah, I don't want to get fired.
What are they gonna do? Whoa! Okay, hold on. I just got tingles. I just got chills.
Yeah.
One, because how exciting, but two, how close were we to almost getting fired right there? Right?
It's probably nothing, but she warned me that if I have any question, I need to keep my dumb mouth shut. So I'm gonna follow that.
That could have been real bad, or maybe not at all.
Look at this beautiful splash page from Void Rivals. Yeah, this comic is just gonna be bonkers awesome. Yeah.
I want to see. Hold on. I'm gonna grab one of the. Okay. Listen, they didn't give us any rules about if we can open anything or not.
I just opened crap.
Right?
I don't know.
So this is the first thing that we pulled earlier that we have here, and then they can buy this here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can buy this at the booth. It's Rick's backpack.
Yeah.
I'm slowly opening it. If someone's gonna stop me, no. All right, well then that's a yes
It's
for
like
me.
it from Home Alone where he's eating
Right.
pizza or something.
That's a
Really?
good quality
Just touch
backpack.
it.
That's a solid backpack.
Yeah.
Do you do that? Do you smell things when you first
Oh,
open them?
all the time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We have Rick's backpack here.
I'm a toucher and a smeller.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's
Patches are cool.
that's wonderful.
Oh, there they are. I'm pulling this up for you guys. Right here.
Oh, that's a nice.
That's a great backpack.
Yeah.
And I like that it doesn't feel like, it's not like a rough, like you have to break it in. This is really quality stuff here.
Yeah. I wish you could see more of the back of this booth because the attention to detail is just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They spared no expense.
I have, oh, they can't see it here. We got a zombie behind you.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
And then we also have, you know what? Here, knock yourself out. You throw that on.
My head's too big.
Here we go.
I might wear this the whole time so it'll hide how sweaty I'm getting. Thank you. can't tell. Oh yeah, open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Let's open everything.
Yeah, the proof's in it.
This is the slab from the burger. Wait, we're out of time, but
now
we'll
we're out
open
of
stuff
time.
later.
Okay. Now we're out of time, so we can't open it. Okay, fine. This is their way of getting me not to open things up anymore.
Yeah, wrap up. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con 2023 here at Skybound Boots. Look, that was our intro. We're so happy you guys are here.
Yep.
We're happy you guys are here watching. If you guys are here in San Diego, make sure you stop by our booth. Check out all the cool stuff that we have. We have a bunch of stuff in the store here. I think we're still doing a giveaway. We have a photo booth.
Yep.
We have autograph signings, and Blake and I will be here guiding you guys through the whole entire weekend here at Skybound at Skybound booth.
And you can take a picture with Gina, but she won't sign anything. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, thanks, guys. See you in a bit. Oh, wait. Make sure you guys stick around because we're going to be playing. We're going to be interviewing Ben Kepner, and we're going to be playing the Travel Trolley game with him afterwards, alongside with a few friends.
Can't wait.
So make sure you guys stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I'm still going to open it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to open this stuff. I'm opening this box.
I know. Well, definitely now.
First darkling child of the long winter born shall be the last. For in her wake comes the hope of spring.
You think you can rise above the darkness?
Only darkness can save us.
time for Mr. Levenstein's No Context, the game of making sense out of nothing. One of these cards is mine, but which one is it? Maybe some context clues will help. My card is like this one. Oh, and definitely like this one. Look at that little fur ball. But not like this one! Think you've got it? It's pretty obvious. It's the King Raccoon! It's a trash-guzzling monster like the first card, a small animal like the second, and it's definitely not two blood-soaked friends holding hands. Describe a random comic panel using nothing but 3 other random panels. Not so easy when you have no context. Could someone get this mic off me? I'm terrible at this. How did I even get this gig?
Nixon! Don't worry, brother. I got you covered.
It's okay, man, really.
No, it's all right. I got it.
All right. Okay, Al.
I got it. Okay. Hold on. I got it, Nick. I got it. Excuse me, Nick. Hold on, okay? I almost got it. Jeez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Al.
How are you? It's coming. It just keeps moving it away, you know?
For WrestleQuest!
I'm the key to ending the winter. That bloody sword is still heavy.
Let's make a mess, shall we?
First darkling child of the long winter born shall be the last. For in her wake comes the hope of spring.
You think you can rise above the darkness?
Only darkness can save us.
It's time for Mr. Levenstein's No Context, the game of making sense out of nothing. One of these cards is mine, but which one is it? Maybe some context clues will help. My card is like this one. Oh, and definitely like this one. Look at that little fur ball.
Nicholas Nixon. Don't worry, brother. I got you covered.
It's okay, man, really.
No, it's all right. I got it.
All right. Okay, Al.
I got it. Okay. Hold on. I got it, Nick. I got it. Excuse me, Nick. Hold on, okay? I almost got it. Jeez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Al.
How are you? It's coming. Excellent. Just keeps moving it away, you know?
For WrestleQuest!
I'm the key to ending the winter. That bloody sword is still heavy.
Let's make a mess, shall we?
I don't get it.
I didn't even know we had an Employee of the Month. Awesome. Do the eyes follow you?
I don't know how you do it. It's incredible. 6 months in a row, Employee of the Month. We're going out and celebrating. No, we're not going there. You know the last time you drank too much and then you want to drive. We're not going to let that. Hello? I answered the phone before because you're confusing me. Hello, Mega Cat Studios, how may I help you? I think it's your mom. No, we are not going to the strip club. In fact, the Employee of the Month is sitting right here. My hat's off, dude. Well, say something.
He's doing the rest. Wow.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Skybound here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Yay! And as you can see, someone new has joined us. So, hi, how are you?
Thank you for having me.
We just dragged you on stage earlier and made you get on stage and yell at people with us.
It's good. That's why I'm here. It's a good time.
I apologize because all you've technically done since you got to Comic-Con is come here and wait around for us to get ready.
That's the glamorous part of the job.
You must
know?
be having a blast. Yeah.
Everyone, this is Ben Kepner. He's the head of tabletop games here at Skybound Games. Incredible game creator with over a dozen published games out there.
Development credits. Three design credits.
I see.
Dozen development. Yeah.
So awesome.
Thank you.
So awesome.
And
Now,
you said you've been at the company for 9 years.
Yeah. I started, as a volunteer, I started 9 years ago at Comic-Con.
Wow. So
as a volunteer.
Yeah.
I love that when fans get to work at places after the fact because it says A, your professionalism, one, and then two, your just love for the brand. and that translates to the games, because if you love it, you're going to do better stuff.
Yeah.
That's just my perspective.
No, I mean that is basically how I got started. You know,
That's
it was
so
back
great.
when we were selling Super Fight, and my job as a volunteer was sit in the little Super Fight booth. That was, you know, it wasn't even part of the main booth. It was like across the aisle. It was the
Wow.
little Super Fight annex, and yeah, just yell at people and try to get them to come play this party game, the Super Fight.
Like, so for your perspective, I love that. In the 9 years that you've been here, the growth has just been intense. Can you speak to
It's
that?
absurd. Yeah. I mean, I will say like the tabletop side of it has, it's I don't know. It's gotten huge. Like, I think I was maybe the 10th employee, maybe, and that's I don't know, maybe
At
12
the
or 13
company.
at the company. Yeah, it was somewhere in the low numbers. But yeah, now Skybound has like 150 people, so
wild.
it is wild. But I mean, at the same time, like, it's cool because I haven't left in 9 years, obviously, and that's mostly because we're still like the job keeps changing. We keep doing like cool stuff, and we keep like trying to make cool games, which I know is I don't know, it's cheesy, but like that's all I want to do.
And that
right?
says a lot for the brand as well. I mean, in this business, there's a lot of turnover. So the fact that you've been around for 9 years says everything about Skybound as well.
Feels weird sometimes.
Weird.
I'm like, oh no.
It's good to have a job for 9 years in this economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
it's
they gonna fire
incredible.
me?
What are they gonna do? So listen, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. One of your first games ever was a game called Pitch Storm, which I think is hilarious. I mean, I want to go home and I want to pick it up immediately. I was reading up on it. So this was the first game you ever made, and you actually kickstarted this.
Yeah, so this was part of Skybound, and this game started as an idea from Da, our CEO, and he was kind of like, Ben, can we make a game about movie pitching? And I was like, well, I went to film school. I've been working on these party games for the last several years, so surely like we could make a new party game using all of the sort of pain and trauma from film school, right? And like pour that into a party game, and that's how we got Pitch Storm. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I want to know. I mean, there's tons of people out there, obviously millions of people who actually want to make a career out of making tabletop games. I mean, what a dream. And I'm sure, you know, people who are doing it, they start off differently. How did you step into this?
Is
this
it kind of
industry?
like the comics industry where everybody gets in a different way?
I think that's a pretty good summary of it. I started, obviously, I mentioned volunteering here at San Diego, and I think that is honestly like a common story that I hear from people, because like there are a lot of, I mean, not San Diego specifically, but just like volunteering at a convention, right? Because there are lots of companies that publish tabletop games, but most of them are pretty small. You know, it's not video games, it's not film and TV, it's not a huge industry. It's still like medium sized. So a lot of times they're looking for help at booths, and I mean this is changing now. I feel like people are, you know, we are paying volunteers, and like that is sort of changing, but it's still like looking to get in and at a convention is a great way to like network and just, you know, introduce yourself to people that make the games, because they always need help. You know.
Hey, you never know if you try.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't work, what are they gonna do? Fire you? Sorry, I'm gonna keep on doing it for
Do you get audio in the green room?
I didn't hear any while I was
Okay.
there. Yeah.
This is the inside joke. Long story. We got a lot to cover.
Yeah.
So you do have a new game, Kim Joy's Bakery, that you've.
Yeah, this came out. It came out in 2021.
Oh, okay.
But that's the most
Or the
recent
most
one.
recent
that
one,
I-
I'm
that
sorry,
I
yes.
designed. Yeah. But yeah, that was a ton of fun to make. We made that with Kim Joy of the Great British Baking Show. I don't know if you
Yes.
saw her.
That show's awesome.
And yeah, because like we saw her on that show. She was, you know, part of her bio was that she plays games, and then we ran into her at Comic-Con in 2019, and it was like, oh, we should make a game with you.
Yeah.
Did you really run into her, or did you go searching for her?
All right, so.
Okay.
Let's be honest here.
So no, my wife was also volunteering with Skybound at the time, and she came over to me and she was like, I saw Kim Joy. Like, I saw her at she's got a booth like just over there. So that's how we. And then, you know, later we went and creeped. You know, just be total creepers, just like, oh, yep, that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like that question. That was a good one.
yeah, no, it's fair. Call me out.
Speaking of film school, I'm geeking out. Jamie Lee Curtis is over there. I'm going to do the same thing later.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's doing a book signing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So let's talk about what we have
Yeah, the new
to show.
new
I
games.
I just want to say that so reading about all the games, there's the trolley game earlier that we were talking about where like when you're playing it, can you really be a good person? I love how different it is compared to Kim Joy's Bakery, where it's just, oh, this rascally fox is messing up your bakery, and then this one's like, do you want to run over a pack of puppies? You know, there's no in between here.
That's awesome.
And that's honestly, again, that's why I've been here for 9 years, because it's something new every day, right? Running over puppies, baking stuff, it's all good.
Where do you think the meat and the meat pie came from? Come on. All right. So this is here. We put out Trial
I
by
did
Trolley.
not put these out at all right. They're all backwards.
So this is what we're playing later. This is
Yes,
Trial by
yeah,
Trolley.
we're playing Trial by Trolley, but the expansion to it that just came out is just Travel by Trolley, which is a travel themed expansion that is all about sort of like vacations and traveling and kind of like the petty annoying things that we all have to deal with. Like instead of a pack of puppies this time, it's do you want to run over the person that was kicking the back of your seat for the flight that you took to get here? So it's, very important things like that.
So if we had to explain the rules of this game in the most condensed way possible, how would you do it?
It's the trolley problem as a party game. And basically you split into two teams, and your job is to convince the conductor, who is obviously on a runaway trolley, to run over the other team. And that's the game, right? You're just like, spare me, run over them,
I love when I saw this game. I was like, you guys got to be kidding me. I love that it's with Cyanide and Happiness. I mean, those guys have been around for forever. I used to love their comics when I was a kid. How did this come about? How did this union come about?
So this was, we've been bumping into them at conventions for years, and just both like we're fans of their stuff. Obviously, they were fans of ours, and at one point, Scott Hauser, who is the designer of Trial by Trolley, he pitched us a trolley problem party game, right?
Yeah.
And then so we were like, oh, this is cool, but it would feel bad to be running over like real people, we want we want some cartoons,
Yes.
right, to run over. And so that's when we approached the Cyanide and Happiness team to be like, you guys, we think this would be a great fit for you. Can we work together? And then, and then here we are.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
And you mentioned earlier you wrote a lot of these cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scott, like I said, he did a great job, like with the actual, like the core idea of the game, and then that's where he kind of like handed it over to me and the rest of the team at Skybound. So that was a big part of my job, was like making more cards, try to like punch up some of the stuff that was there to make sure that it fit Cyanide and Happiness's tone and brand, and just is as outrageously funny as it can. Right. That's the goal.
I wish I could see like. How do you, because there's so many expansion packs to this game, do you kind of keep a mental note of anything that, oh, that would be great to put on the tracks on this trolley problem every day?
Yeah, we have. I mean, I do have like a couple spreadsheets, that just Excel docs. It's just like, did I do this? But honestly, more it's just like playing the game a lot, and especially a little more before the pandemic, when we are actually going to conventions and pitching the game and to people, right? It was like you play through the game so much that I kind of just have like a almost complete record of everything in the game, just from seeing every card come up so many times. I'm
just gonna tweet random scenarios to you from now on, and I just put a small credit in the corner from Gina Darling.
And I'll be like, no, we already did that. We did that card already.
That's a good question. Does that ever happen?
Which people like?
Yeah, just randomly like asking you stuff.
It happened for Super Fight, which is that was one of the first games that I worked on. But yeah, just people being like, put this in, this would be a good fighter. Yeah.
Is it like has it become like a common drunken bar thing? Like, hey, Ben.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea, and you're like, oh God, this guy again. Yeah, sure.
Oh man. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there been what's the process of coming up with the game? Because for me, I'm imagining your friends get together one day, you're just sloshed, it'd be a great game. So have you done that? Has it been like shower thoughts? Has it been just a random thought in the middle of the night keeps you up at night?
That's a good question, because that definitely has happened. But I'm trying to remember if any of the games that we've actually published have been those games.
Yeah.
There's definitely still a lot that I'm like kicking around. But yeah, like the question of where a game comes from is super interesting because I feel like there's like two schools of thought. You can either start with a theme and an idea and be like, I want to make a game about a magic bakery or whatever, and then from there move to the mechanics, right? Or you can go the other way around and you can be like, oh, if you do the cards like this and put this card over here, that's kind of fun, right? It's like an interesting little interaction, and you can be like, oh, this looks like a game about islands, or like whatever the theme is, it doesn't really matter. So there's like, you can totally go in either direction. I feel like I prefer the first one of the theme, which is like a lot of what we do at Skybound is taking an IP or a story or something and being like, how do we turn this into a game, or how do we find a game that fits for this? So that's kind of where I'm coming from, and a lot of it's too about like the experience that you want in a game, where it's like, if this is a horror game that about The Walking Dead, how do we like try to make it as scary as possible, and like every decision in the game it's kind of like pushing towards that emotion, which is, I don't know, it's hard to do, but I feel like it's a good like guiding principle.
And to your point, do you have like a notepad by your bed or whatever?
I have too many notepads. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you speak about, I know you're not going to be there, but we were talking about Robert and some of the guys are doing a panel at San Diego. Can you talk a little about what they're doing?
I can talk a little bit. It's at the Invincible. There's an Invincible panel, and we've got some cool Invincible announcements. Maybe some of them related to some tabletop games. I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
It could happen.
Who knows? You don't forget what you said. Forget what we just said. All right, it didn't happen. All right.
Can you, let's talk about this game now, Invincible. Speaking of Invincible.
Yeah. So this
Invincible
was
dice game.
This was a fun little partnership. We worked with Mantic Games before. They did the Walking Dead miniatures game, and like about, I guess, like late last year, I think they came to the office and were like, we've got this cool little dice game. We think it would work for Invincible and Walking Dead, so in kind of like celebrating the 20th years of both of these games, we put out both of these little dice games that are, little like they're a little different. Obviously, they're to fit both of the different properties, but yeah, they're cool little. If you just want to like roll some dice, like this is definitely kind of like a beer and pretzels, like maybe at a bar, like mess around with these dice.
So you play the game and then you can pitch you ideas.
Yeah,
at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just imagine how like if you were to go to a game night and then someone didn't know who you were and they just pull out one of your games, you're the worst person to play against because you know all everything.
Before,
I gotta hear this.
No, but I'm always honored. I'm like, oh, actually, like, let me teach you the game. You don't need to worry about the rules. Yeah.
So you're the type that doesn't. You have to say it was you. Like, oh, hold on a second. Instead of being modest.
Well, the problem is, I feel like it was this happened with the Kim Joy game. And they sat down, they were excited to play it, they started reading the rules, and I was like, I can teach you faster than you can read these rules. Let me just introduce myself and teach you the game really quickly. So that was
awesome.
I like to think it was coming from a place of altruism.
You arrogant.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And then they had a great time, and I left. I let them play the game. It was fun,
Oh, I love that.
That's a really sweet moment. Actually.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You're like the spirit of tabletop Game Pass. Just like, all right, you're happy and just disappear into the night.
Yeah.
Show up anytime someone opens up any of my games. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this one now.
Yeah, so this is No Context. We made this. I didn't design this one. I helped develop it and help publish it. But yeah, so this is Mr. Lovenstein's No Context. He is a very talented and famous webcomic artist. I'm sure, I feel like the reaction with his stuff is always like, you've seen it. You
Absolutely.
definitely have. And anyway, this was sort of similar to how Trial by Trolley came about, right? Where we had a game design that someone pitched to us, and then we were like, oh, this game with this talent, with this art, would be great. And this was Banana Chan and Jason Slingerland, who are both very, very talented designers. I think Banana Chan just won Game Designer of the Year last year.
Oh, wow.
So she's
really cool.
Yeah, she's great. But they pitched us this game that was just about taking weird icons, symbols, and trying to communicate a symbol just based on other symbols. And just, again, they make these really weird jumps in logic. And it was a fun game, but we were like, what if we replaced it the just symbols with just out of context random comic panels.
Oh, that's
from,
fantastic.
From Mr. Lovenstein. So that's the fun part about this game. Every card in the game is just a panel of Mr. Lovenstein's artwork.
That's awesome.
That you just use kind of as this like cryptic coded language that you're trying to like, I'm trying to get you to guess, you know, like this bear that's going to hire you. How do I do that? I use other cards that maybe have an animal in them, maybe have something to do with being hired, but obviously you don't always have good cards to choose from. So a lot of times you're like, well, the background was purple in this card, so I was trying to get you to guess the purple card. So, so the explanation that comes after the fact of how you got there is always incredible. Yeah.
Does anyone ever just buy it for the art? And
I hope so.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel like I have heard people talking about like, oh, you know, just I don't know, just pin those up, put them on your refrigerator. Clipboard.
So out of all the games, so my favorite types of games are the ones where you and your friends kind of question your friendship afterwards. You know, you don't speak to each other for a few days.
What are games like that?
Oh, I've played a few games where it's like, what?
Really cutthroat, really
competitive. Like Uno?
Yeah.
Uno is not allowed in my house
one. Yeah.
ever again.
Confused.
Yeah. Uno is not allowed. That should be against the Geneva Convention, if anything. Which one of the games here at Skybound that you're involved with do you think will tear my friends and family apart faster than any other game?
Because you're looking to do it.
Yes.
I think Trial by Trolley is a pretty good candidate for that because people are gonna, you know, it puts you in a position of having to defend bad things sometimes, where you're like, listen. I'm on this track. I know baby Hitler's also on this track, but you can't run me over, right? And then you're put in the position of justifying that and why they shouldn't just run over you.
Well, just make sure he goes to a proper art school this time that he actually gets into.
That's
right?
exactly the type of thing you have to argue.
So you have do you literally have baby Hitler in the game?
I think so. It has been a while, but we definitely have. Oh man, there's definitely. You know, I think in the core game it is just Adolf Hitler. It's not baby Hitler, which is harder to defend.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll find a way.
He's a guilty card, right? So the point is that you put that card on the other track, right? You're like, oh, they're never getting out of this, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, because what'll happen then is you'll be in a position where you've got to argue why you should still get that point, and then at the end of the argument, the conductor has to make a choice, and you're gonna remember who they chose, and they're gonna remember what you said about Hitler. So it's.
And then you tweet at them publicly saying, "I can't believe you defended Hitler," and then just ruin their career.
Exactly.
See, you know what? Okay, that's good.
That's what you're into. Yeah. It's a good game for you.
So you mentioned explaining the game to people who didn't know who you were. Do you have any like tips for people or advice about any of these games that you can glean
for explaining them?
Or like any way to beat others?
Oh. Like
be a terrible person in Trial by Trolley, I guess.
Oh yeah. I mean, really, just double down. It doesn't matter. You gotta, no matter what's on your track, you just gotta be right. And it's all. I think a lot of these games are all about they're all about confidence. They're all about charisma, and you just have to whatever you say, you just gotta make sure you believe it.
God, we're gonna be playing this in front of an audience in a bit, you guys.
It's bad.
You should run for office with
oh
that.
My God, we're gonna be defending Hitler at Comic-Con.
I will say, we are playing the travel.
Oh, the travel. Okay, good. Okay,
so there's no. Yeah, there's
no Hitler.
Not the R-rated expansion. There's nothing. It's just travel related bad stuff.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you have any? I always like to ask people this at San Diego because if viewers haven't been here, it's a bonkers place to be. Like you see the craziest stuff and have some of the coolest moments. Do you have any moments here that you can remember that you really enjoyed?
I think that
besides stalking the British Bake Off.
Right.
Moment?
Yes. I think my favorite celebrity sighting was I saw George R.R. Martin in the hotel, just late at night, kind of getting swarmed by fans, and it was like, oh, that is him.
I gotta say,
cool.
I interviewed him once, and I was like, "Where do you want to do the interview?" And we were in the lobby. He's like, well, "Why not here?" I'm like, "Where you're gonna get mobbed?"
Yeah,
we need to go somewhere, George.
That's basically what I saw happen, and I was like, "Oh, do I want to go say hello?" No. There's. I'll pass. I saw him from afar. That's fine.
That's good enough.
That's fair.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's so fun to just be here and see that type of creator that you really admire just like walking around
Yeah.
just because they're normal people. They've got to go to hotels too.
I could see that being kind of an inspiration to other creators for that reason alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a game that I wanted to ask you about. Booty Call.
Oh. Yeah.
So Booty Call, you said just dropped maybe a couple months ago or so.
Yeah, I think it came out in April, so it's still pretty fresh. Yeah.
Please explain to our people at home what Booty Call is
Okay.
about.
Well, I'm so glad you asked. So Booty Call, and it's with a BOO-TY, boo, right? You are playing as a group of very thirsty, very lonely mediums trying to hook up with a ghost.
What?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hitler in that?
No,
Oh,
no, that would be crossing a line. Definitely. We don't. Yeah.
So good. But like, how do you explain? Okay, go on. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
It's so good.
unbelievable.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
and yeah, the way the game works is we try to make it as thematic as possible, right? Where it's like you and several other people are having a seance, right? And you've got this sort of group of very sexy ghosts that you're looking at. And there's one person at the table who is playing a ghost, right? And secretly they are one of these sexy ghosts, but we don't know who they are. So it's kind of like it's kind of a deduction game where we're trying to figure out who they are. And the only way we can communicate with them is, of course, through a seance, right?
Of
Of
course,
yeah. So it's like asking questions, or it's like, okay, one knock for yes, two knocks for no, and all the questions. This game was designed and written by Dan Stong, who is he's a developer that works with me at Skybound. And all the questions they're all innuendos. They're very horny, and it's all just like, yeah, it's like with your face. Can you just like. I'm trying to think. It's like were you a top or a bottom? Like things like that, things like that. And basically, you look at the cards and you're like, oh, they said they were a top. Which one of these is a top? Right? That's the type of thing you have to do in that game.
Wow.
So
Don't zoom in on me. I'm in tears over
Yeah.
here. Oh my god, it's such a good concept. Oh,
Yeah.
I wish we were playing that instead.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I like where y'all's brains go.
Yeah.
Well, that
and it's
was-
some weird directions,
that
I
was
think.
so much fun because I feel like we pitched that one, and that one I wish we had it with us, but the art is by Extra Fabulous, who's another brilliant webcomic, and he just went to town on these ghosts, and they are amazing.
So, in your opinion, are they sexy?
Oh, I mean, there's something for everyone.
Got it.
Like there's a wide variety.
Okay.
of
So
ghosts.
good.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. They're sexy.
I can only imagine how fun it is in those writers' rooms. It's
Yeah.
just, like how ridiculous it
It was,
gets.
well, and that one was incredible to work on because Zach, who draws everything for Extra Fabulous, we were just like, draw a sexy cowboy, and of course, like his cowboy is so good. Like
Yeah.
he just like it's one of those things where sometimes when we're working on a game, the art takes a while, and it's like, oh no, it needs to be a little bit more like this. We do a lot of tweaks to try to get it right, but we gave him no notes, nothing. It was
That's
just
awesome.
The worst.
every first draft was perfect.
Wow, that's
So, I mean,
amazing.
it's his humor, it's his style, and he actually like that was a fun collaboration where we kind of want to make a game with him, and we pitched him a couple ideas for games, and he was like, this horny ghost game, obviously. Yeah. Don't worry about any of these others.
that's so good.
And yeah, so he just like you said, it was his humor. It was like a perfect concept for him, and he just went to town on it. It's great.
I love that. So that's the newest game that just dropped.
Or that's not the newest game
Oh
that
no,
just
no,
dropped.
that's
Yeah, but it's
I'm sorry, Kim Joy's Bakery. No, that's 2021.
that was
Okay,
2021.
sorry, yeah.
But yeah, that one came out in like April of this year, so it's still fresh, but at Comic-Con we had to make room for the newer games.
That's awesome.
So
I love I want to follow you around now.
Yeah.
And just be like, tell the people about your game, son. Tell them about the booty call.
what the ghosts are doing.
Hey, I want to be best friends because I want to just hear all the weird stuff that comes through your brain.
Oh my gosh, I should be on Twitter more. I'll try.
You should be on Twitter more. Yeah.
Okay, so this was a crowd question that they wanted me to ask you. Out of all these games, which one do you think Rick Grimes would love to play the most?
Wow.
Okay, so I want to start off by saying I don't think Rick Grimes wants to play
I
games.
Oh, he's too busy.
He's got
Yeah.
no time
Yeah.
for games. It's all about survival.
Yeah.
But if we had to, man, it's a weird one. I feel like it's a curveball because it's not. We don't even have it here, but it's coming out in September. It's a game called Kiss the Goblin, which is a sort of like alignment guessing game,
Right.
sort of based on like the RPG alignment system, where basically you have to you're like, I'm like, what do I like on my pizza? And then I have to tell you what I like on my pizza, and then you've all got to try to pick what alignment that is. So I might say like
Right.
anchovies and broken glass.
Chaotic
What-
bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably
Yeah.
chaotic evil.
Or evil, yeah.
And that's the type. I think he would be very good at sussing out people's alignments. You know, I think he'd be
I
like,
agree.
Yeah, I think that's my best answer to that. Other than the fact that again, don't think he wants to play games. So
It's good for morale, team morale.
that's true. You could probably talk him into it. You would
Yeah.
just roughly kind of be there. You know, like looking over his shoulder the whole time.
Yeah, it kind of would benefit
Yeah.
his question when what does he ask? How many people have you killed or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that
that's
would
true.
add
Like just
to-
work that into a game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What about? That's a great question. What about Invincible? What do you think? He would,
Oh.
Well, he's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I think. Just that to be around as
Yeah.
a person. So I feel like any of the games, honestly, he'd be good at all of these. Play No Context with Invincible. We could play Travel by Trolley with Invincible. He'd be a great time.
Oh
makes
god,
sense.
I want to see Omni-Man playing Trial by Trolley.
We could put
Right?
a version of Trial by Trolley where Omni-Man is the trolley.
Yeah.
I think would-
Oh,
that's
yeah.
appropriate. Yeah.
oh yeah.
which pathway take? Trick answer.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
That's
Just have to
wild.
keep drawing cards because he's gonna keep going. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so now I know it's like asking you like who your favorite child is. You know,
this question.
and I know it's not going to be easy, but out of all of the games that you've worked on, which one is your favorite? And we won't tell the other ones so they don't feel bad.
I think the game we did with Kimjoy is like it's the one I'm proudest of. Because it is it's a totally original design from me. So it's because a lot of these I've worked as a developer on, and I'm proud of what I did as a developer. But this one was totally a game for my design, and I think I did a really good job of capturing sort of her brand and her sort of just super positive, fun aesthetic. And it's cool, that game came out in 2021, but we still hear people I'll see people posting about it every once in a while, and people say oh my kid loves this game, but but I can still play it, which I just think is super cool and super fun, and I'm glad to have made something that people were able to play during the pandemic a little bit more with their family. So yeah, it's not dark or raunchy like a lot of the other games that I've done.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, literally, yeah.
But yeah, so if you make me pick one, I think that's the one I'm most proud of.
Oh, I love that. I was looking through it. This game just exudes just sweet and pink and adorable and just delicious food. So okay, I see. That's awesome.
We also I worked. My cat is in the game.
Oh.
The game is scenario based, and the first scenario is you're trying to bake stuff, but a cat strolls in and is sitting on the.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is sitting on the baked good. So you have to the whole first scenario is you trying to move this cat
Aw.
off of the stuff you're trying to work with. And,
I love that.
Yeah, and so I asked the artist. I was like, "Here's your reference photo."
I love that. That
Yeah.
you put your, they say that when an artist loves you, you'll never die, and that is the
Oh, yeah.
sweetest thing. That's sweet. I would do
Yeah.
the same thing. Cat homies,
She's-
man. Do you have a cat?
No.
Okay, it's
My
okay.
parents have 7, so I think I'm.
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay,
got
so
it.
you're good. You're cat by association.
Yeah.
Cats, right?
Yeah, you're cat by association. Ben, I wish we could talk about this all day. I love talking about tabletop games,
Yeah.
but we ran out of time. However, we will be playing Trial by Charlie with Ben later on. But
The
thank
exhibit
you.
hall will be closing in 30 minutes.
Already?
How can fans reach you online?
I'm on Instagram at a Kepner Raptor, and Twitter, the same thing. So
Okay.
yeah, Twitter, Instagram are probably the best ones.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Send your card suggestions.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I'm sure it never happens, so we would love that. But thank you so much for hanging out
Yeah.
with us, Ben. We're going to see you in a little bit. We're going to play the game. You guys don't go anywhere because, look, whatever happens in the next hour of us playing the game, you guys are not allowed to judge us, okay? We were under pressure. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in a bit.
starkling child of the long winter born shall be the last. For in her wake comes the hope of spring.
You think you can rise above the darkness?
Only darkness can save us.
It's time for Mr. Lovenstein's No Context, the game of making sense out of nothing. One of these cards is mine, but which one is it? Maybe some context clues will help. My card is like this one. Oh, and definitely like this one. Look at that little fur ball. But not like this one! Think you got it? It's pretty obvious. It's the King Raccoon! It's a trash-guzzling monster like the first card, a small animal like the second, and it's definitely not two blood-soaked friends holding hands. Describe a random comic panel using nothing but 3 other random panels. Not so easy when you have no context. Could someone get this mic off me? I'm terrible at this. How did I even get this gig?
Nixon! Don't worry, brother. I got you covered.
It's okay, man, really.
No, it's all right. I got it.
All right. Okay, Al.
I got it. Okay. Hold on. I got it, Nick. I got it. Excuse me, Nick. Hold on, okay? I almost got it. Jeez.
Hey, Hey, Nick.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Al.
How are you? It's coming. It's like somebody just keeps moving it away, you know?
For WrestleQuest!
I'm the key to ending winter. That bloody sword is still heavy.
Let's make a mess, shall we?
I don't get it.
I didn't even know we had an employee of the month. Awesome. Do the eyes follow you?
I don't know how you do it. It's incredible. 6 months in a row, employee of the month. We're going out and celebrating. No, we're not going there. You know the last time you drank too much and you want to drive. We're not going to let that. Hello? Hello? I answered the phone before because you're confusing me. Hello, Mega Cat Studios, how may I help you? I think it's your mom. No, we are not going to the strip club. In fact, the employee of the month is sitting right here. My hat's off, dude. Well, say something.
For WrestleQuest!
The first starkling child of the long winter born shall be the last. For in her wake comes the hope of spring.
You think you can rise above the darkness?
Only darkness can save us.
for Mr. Levenstein's No Context, the game of making sense out of nothing. One of these cards is mine, but which one is it? Maybe some context clues will help. My card is like this one. Oh, and definitely like this one. Look at that little fur ball. But not like this one! Think you've got it? It's pretty obvious. It's the King Raccoon! It's a trash-guzzling monster like the first card, a small animal like the second, and it's definitely not two blood-soaked friends holding hands. Describe a random comic panel using nothing but 3 other random panels. Not so easy when you have no context. Can someone get this mic off me? I'm terrible at this. How did I even get this gig?
It's gonna be great.
Nixon! Don't worry, brother. I got you covered.
It's okay, man, really.
No, it's all right. I got it.
All right. Okay, Al.
I got it. Okay. Hold on. I got it, Nick. I got it. Excuse me, Nick. Hold on, okay? I almost got it. Jeez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Al.
How are you? It's coming. It just keeps moving it away, you know?
Time for WrestleQuest!
I'm the key to ending the winter. That bloody sword is still heavy.
Let's make a mess, shall we?
I didn't even know we had an Employee of the Month. Awesome. Do the eyes follow you?
I don't know how you do it. It's incredible. 6 months in a row, Employee of the Month. We're going out and celebrating. No, we're not going there. You know the last time you drank too much and then you want to drive. We're not going to let that. Hello? I answered the phone before you because you're confusing me. Hello, Mega Cat Studios, how may I help you? I think it's your mom. No, we are not going to the strip club. In fact, the Employee of the Month is sitting right here. My hat's off to you. Well, say something.
Time for WrestleQuest!
to the Skybound booth here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Listen, I'm not. Listen, don't call me a liar. I know we said earlier we're gonna play the game. However, time flies, man.
Yeah.
Like we don't have time. They're gonna kick us out.
Yeah.
But
I think
also,
we have something better than the game.
we have something better.
Yes.
What?
Sean,
What up?
aka Big
Clutch.
Clutch.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
How are you?
How are you?
Freaking, can we? I'm not gonna swear. I'm
They
gonna be good.
They
Everybody
said
gets one.
we
Everybody
could,
gets one.
but I haven't yet.
fucking stoked. This place is awesome. This booth is ridiculous. The fact that like Skybound is back at Comic-Con after, it's 3 years or so, and then this is the 20th anniversaries of Invincible and The Walking Dead, like, and this amazing booth, and this like we're up. You guys can't see it at home. Like it is awesome because we are above. We are looking down upon, like, there's Hasbro, there's Jazzwares, there's Tamashi Nations, Paramount. It is freaking cool. This is a dream come true.
And
Yeah.
also, I mean, this 2-floor booth was something that you were really passionate about.
I was a part of the team in the early days when we got, and this is probably like November time, I think, when like Comic-Con said, hey, like, we have some space for you guys if you want to come out. And so Arun, myself, Jason Covey, like the
Arun
team,
Singh, who does marketing. I believe.
brand. He's like VP of
Yeah,
brand, I believe. Yeah, and then Jason Covey's the head of marketing, and like those guys put together. There's Jason Covey right there. What are they? So like the dream of like what can we do? And I swear like I was with the company since 2010. And
You said you told us backstage you were the second employee.
Second employee.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to fight the first one now. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, well, I would crush Cena wherever you're out there. I know you are. But like, it was always like Da and Robert's dream to have a 2-story booth at con. It's a big flex, and I think it's
Yeah.
like this is what no one else is doing this up here, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
look
it's a
at
good thing because you have so much to celebrate this year.
Yeah.
The 20 years of Invincible and Walking Dead, all the Transformers and G.I. Joe together.
I mean, Energon Universe is in
Yeah,
full effect.
yeah.
This is so exciting. WrestleQuest, we've got Impact Winter. They're doing demos of like I think season 1 or season 2. There's like all the merchandise, the comics, the Elimination books here. It's like the booth is hopping. There's a line. The line has been wrapped around the entire night.
It's crazy. And all three of us have been talking backstage about we're big professional wrestling fans.
Oh,
so
my
like,
God.
what are you most excited for? And what character are you, or what person are you most excited to play in WrestleQuest?
I am definitely a Jake the Snake guy.
Oh yeah,
Like just the coolest. Like as a kid, seeing him come out with Damien in the bad, you're like, oh
yeah.
And then when like
When he
Earthquake
bit
sat on him,
freaking
oh my god,
Macho Man, I think, or
oh
something.
my gosh, yes, dude. Just Jake the Snake, absolutely one of the all-time best. Al Snow, we're talking Al Snow on the video before.
Yeah, I know Al's not watching this, but hey, Al, my buddy.
We're gonna find a way to send that clip because
What's
somebody
up,
clip
Al?
that. We're gonna send
Yeah.
that.
Okay, let's make that happen. So, I just lost my train of. Have you met Jake?
Never met Jake.
Are you gonna meet him when he comes
I'm
here?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Jake, Sergeant Slaughter. Like I'm like
Sergeant
I'm
Slaughter.
like so nerding out right now. It's crazy.
It's like Sergeant Slaughter is the perfect connection. It's like you guys know what you're doing. Like Sergeant Slaughter with the G.I. Joe connection.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've interviewed Jake before, and he put me in a headlock. So be prepared for some chaos to
So
ensue
yeah, some
when you meet him.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
He offended Arun once, and I'll have to tell you, I can't tell you on the stream, but we'll talk about it later.
We will talk about it. That's the post-credit scene. Guys.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things this weekend that we're like not supposed to talk about on camera just as of yet.
I'll
because
talk about everything.
Yeah. You don't have anything to lose.
Hit me up in DMs. Yeah, I'm not a part of the company anymore, so I get all the secrets. They're all coming out
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. She's been saying on the stream, like we're doing stuff. We're like we don't know if we're allowed like
I'm gonna
opening
open
stuff.
this. What are they gonna
And
do?
so-
Fire me?
Yeah, and you can do whatever you want.
You guys see these cards?
'Cause you
This
got-
is part of the
you
Burger
quit.
Mart box set. This
Yeah.
is
Yes.
amazing. So
Yeah, he's gonna open all the stuff we need.
See? That's
So
what I
we got
wanted to
the
open.
limited edition one. So the Burger Mart box set, it's $50, a bunch of cool stuff in there. But also this yesterday's trading card, which is super rad. It's a blind bag. You don't know what's in there. There could be a signed cover. There's
From Kirkland,
Imagine
right?
if we got a signed one here.
Oh, that's awesome. This is like this
That's
is the OG.
beautiful.
This is actually, I think this is a short print run. So this is the OG version of the Invincible #1 cover that Corey Walker did.
Amazing. Oh,
It's awesome.
there we go.
They're great. So the only place you can get these cards, the Invisible ones, are in the box. But then you can get there's Walking Dead ones over at the yesterday's booth as well. So it's super cool.
If you guys are gonna come and get them, I mean, get here early.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to get here early. Yeah.
Yeah, a woman down there just asked me if she should wait, and I'm like, at this point, the show's about to end. You're probably gonna not be able to get there.
Yeah.
So don't waste your time.
Yeah. Get here early. Get her often. I guess you can only get her once, but whatever.
Yeah. Do you have any favorites of the merch?
Dude, I love, man, the game stuff is really awesome. I used to work with the games team when I was at Skybound, and to see like the guys, the no context thing is awesome. I love the Mr. Lovenstein stuff. The Walking Dead dice game is super cool. The Invincible dice game, Trial by Trial. I don't know. I'm a big game guy, so like we play a lot of that stuff at home, which is really cool. The vacation expansion is here, and then the Invincible daily drops for comics is such a cool thing. So every day there's just one variant that's available for that day, limited edition to 500. Greg Capullo today. There's Trev Moore. There's Justine Florentino, Rose Besh. Like some really cool stuff. I mean, I'm just stoked.
I mean, I knew what I was going to say earlier. Speaking of, I could barely speak when I talk about this Energon situation because I never thought I would see Transformers and G.I. Joe together.
Right, dude. It is amazing. The Energon universe, like, they've been working on this for a long time.
That is
to see
wild.
it kind of finally here. And the booth here is wrapped in Transformers today. You'll still be able to see them at the con over the weekend. So
you think we might see a G.I. Joe like driving a Transformer?
He's been begging for this.
Some of us may have seen it. No, I assume. I assume they're gonna integrate stuff really coolly. Like I've heard some stuff from Sean Makowitz, the publisher and editor in chief for Skybound, and he's giving me some of the tips. And I'm like, my inner like 8-year-old to 13-year-old is just like, what? How is that possible?
Is it true that Larry Hama is associated?
Yeah, so the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, which is the title that goes back to the beginning, so the very first image, or Marvel #1 back in the 80s. So that has been going on continuously. It reached issue 300 probably like 6 months ago. They had a big special finale.
He did that.
Yeah. He did it. So he's been writing it for most of the time, and then now we're picking back up with issue number 301. So it's continuing that whole tale. So you've got the entire history of G.I. Joe that's run since the beginning, and that whole line is keeping going. And then the Energon Universe stuff is all going to be a new part of this Transformers, Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, just amazingness. Yeah.
When I heard the news, I was like, you're just doing this for me. So thank you.
It's so stoked. Like the editorial team has done such a good training. The brand team, like everything that's come together on this project is like stoked. And the guys at Hasbro across the way are like, I talk to those guys from time to time. They're like, we're excited. They're pumped to see something like there's a lot of energy going into this, and it's really exciting.
You're just making it's just make all of us nerds from the 80s just
it's like when you take your toy box and
Yeah.
just dump it out. And so like
Do something
He-Man's
with it.
fighting
Yeah.
Megatron, and then like one of the Power Rangers comes in and like a Zord starts fighting stuff. It's awesome.
Sometimes your imagination does come true. How
Oh,
great is that?
yeah,
It all
absolutely.
happens here at Comic-Con.
It does. It's so good.
All right, y'all. Unfortunately, we're out of time today. The con,
Oh.
they're gonna. Oh, wait, that's right.
No.
That's right. We found it. I tried to hide it in my bag, but they found it.
You look like a Viking,
Yeah.
like with your hair and the sword.
I look like Mikey for Birthright.
So this is the sword I was talking about earlier. Tomorrow we'll be giving away the sword. This is Darcy's sword from Impact Winter, and it's going to be a very easy giveaway to enter for. So all you have to do is be at our booth tomorrow, and how to win this is you have to give us your best feral, monstrous, blighter scream, groan on the microphone here on stage tomorrow.
That's awesome.
And winner takes home the sword that I tried to steal earlier. They found it in my bag, apparently. That will be here tomorrow, so make sure you guys are here tomorrow for a chance to win this. And if you are here to do it, good luck, because I think the crowd will be judging.
Oh,
yeah, the crowd.
So that means we can enter.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh yes.
Because what are they gonna do? Fire me?
Another shot.
No.
But that's all the time we have here today on Wednesday here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023 at the Skybound booth. Second floor, by the way. Thank you, Sean.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so awesome.
Big clutch time.
We're so taller than everyone else.
Yeah, right? Actually, you know what? Before we go, where can everyone find you, Sean?
You can
Big
just find
Clutch.
me at Big Clutch. It's very easy. Yeah.
Yeah, at Big Clutch. Awesome. All right,
Even on
everyone.
Blue Sky and whatever threads. I just try to like land grab everyone that comes out. So
Smart.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, y'all. It's time for us to head out of here, but we'll be back tomorrow and all the way until Sunday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for stopping by the booth.
Yep.
We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Drink your water. Get home safe, everyone here. And don't talk to strangers. I don't know.